snaps.
Yeah, Randy Gregory's been great.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even know what number he wears because he's never on the field.
That's true.
I don't even know how many games he's actually suited up for. Because he
hasn't been very many.
Can't stop doing some extracurriculars.
You know, those extracurriculars are difficult.
I got a coaching question for you.
All right.
How is it different going from the Kansas side to the Missouri side? Is there a lot of difference in coaching on the two sides of the state line?
I think that I'm going to go out on a limb here, all right? I'm going to catch a little flack for this one, okay? Missouri has the better athletes, okay? Kansas, you definitely have to prepare more. There are a lot of great coaches on that Kansas side. Coaching that EKL, like that's the SEC. Like every week you were going against somebody that was just absolutely fantastic. Now, I am not in the Suburban Conference anymore. I do not have to see Blue Springs and Blue Springs South. Don't need to see that. You know, that's unnecessary. And listen, hey, what they're doing out at Fort Osage, okay, with Bullitt out there, I think Charlie Pugh's about to ready to make a move at Truman. He's really solidifying that program. And listen, Leon Douglas at North Kansas City Chiefs Coach of the Year, Simone Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, he is tremendous what he's doing over there. He has really, really brought North Kansas City to prominence now. And you saw last year. I mean, okay, you're coaching against a guy who the whole world knows. Number 10, Clyde Price. C.J. Price is getting the ball.
Yep.
You know it. There ain't much to study.
Nope.
There ain't much game film. But you can't stop it.
A lot of Clyde Price.
There ain't nothing you can do about it. You can just accept it. You'd be like, well, okay. Well, you know. Yeah. We held him to one of the lowest rushing totals of the year, and he rushed for like 247.
Yeah. I mean, that
he is tremendous.
Yeah,
tremendous.
I worked a couple camps, with him last year, and with
you
Coach
working
Leon.
a camp this weekend?
I am.
What camp you working this weekend?
Shane Ray camp.
Whoa, you working the Shane Ray camp?
Yeah, Raise Awareness.
Raise Awareness camp this weekend.
Where's that at?
Oh, I think it's at Central High School.
Central High School.
Wow. What do you know? June 15th.
Yeah.
Central High School, usafootball.com. Sign up. It's a youth camp in the morning. We got high schoolers in the mid-afternoon. We'll be out of there by about 3 o'clock. You know, Shane's coming back. He is bringing some Ravens, I believe. There will be some gentlemen that played at Mizzou that play for the Cardinals that are coming back. I believe there was one that played at Mizzou who now, unfortunately, is snapping balls up in Buffalo.
Okay. Yep.
I really miss him. I like Mitch Morse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mitch Morse was like the oldest 22-year-old you'd ever seen in your life. Right? With that balding. Mm-hmm. But fantastic. Smart. Absolutely. Loves the kids. Works hard.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You know, and listen, Raise Awareness is doing a lot of great things. A lot of great things. Not only do they do the Shane shoes where they work with that, but they're also talking about, diabetes.
Okay.
That's a killer.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't get tested. They don't go to the doctor, right? I'm not a big fan of going to the doctor. A lot of people are not a big fan of going to the doctor.
Yep.
But they're going to bring this weekend at the camp when they're there will be Samuel Rogers Health Center will be there. They're going to do blood screenings. They're going to do blood pressure checks. There's a juicing class going on, not like with a needle, but like with a blender.
Thanks for not
like true
that.
like WWF juicing.
All right.
Like back in the day,
like in the late '80s, early '90s, where every dude was just jacked,
just swole.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they never did they never did any juice though.
Right. They never lifted or anything. Right.
No.
Oh, that's all natural, baby.
All
Hulk Hogan,
natural.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan,
super
all
natural, right?
Listen,
Ultimate Warrior.
You can't tell me
100%.
that the Macho Man was not all natural. Come on now.
Randy Savage, all natural.
I think he probably had a couple other supplements too.
He may have, but listen, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was all natural.
I believe that.
I believe that.
Not
the
cut.
plumber's son, underrated.
Dusty
Rhodes, the American Dream.
Dusty's natural.
Yeah,
That he was natural.
He definitely looked a little natural.
Athlete.
fantastic athlete.
I mean, people don't understand. You know, when they hear wrestling, they you know that WWE, the professional wrestling,
which is real.
Yeah,
WWE's real.
They don't get how
it's not
good
fake
and athletic those guys are.
You have to be a really good athlete to continue to flip like that for 300 times a year.
And they get beat up, and they get beat up all night, every night. Those guys take
300
beatings
times a year. That is tremendous.
Did you guys see any of the video of the Undertaker and Goldberg?
Yes, that didn't go well.
It's
that
terrible.
was real.
That was real. I mean, it's planned out.
Yeah,
but the stunts and the athleticism are real. And you know, I went to high school with Bill Goldberg, friends with his wife on Facebook and Twitter, and you know, she was posting some stuff, and he was hurting.
Yeah.
He busts his head up. He busts his head up really bad. He started bleeding during the match.
Those things happened. Jim Ross, you know, former announcer for WWE and now with AEW. I mean, he says all the time, it ain't ballet. You know, these guys have an idea of what they're going to do when they go out there.
Can you
but
give me a by God?
It ain't at ballet. By God.
There we go.
But here's the thing. He's 52.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm 52. To go out there and do what he did and The Undertaker did for as many rounds as they went, at our age when you're not doing it every day of your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Happen.
Listen, I sprained my ankle the other day mowing the yard. Okay? Like stepped in a hole.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, getting in the ring, I'm 47, right?
Yeah.
But just rolled an ankle in the yard, like mowing the yard. So, I mean, I can't imagine
Such a
trying to get
humble
in the
man
ring.
to admit that.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
I remember.
I straight
Like,
stepped in the hole.
yeah, I did.
Right? My wife comes out. What are you doing? I'm all right.
I'm good. Bring me some
Don't worry
ice.
about it.
Bring me
I'll
some
tie my
ice.
shoe a little bit tighter. I'll be okay. I'll finish
Bring me
mowing.
some
I
ice.
ain't trimming, though. I ain't trimming. So let me go back to the camp.
Yeah, back
we
to the
lost.
camp.
I squirreled
I
out
was
there
going to say,
for a
I want to hear
second.
more about because I've heard about Shane's shoes. What's that all about?
Well, what Shane's Shoes is it's a shoe program for the youth, okay, and for high school students, where people go to a drop-off station, they drop off shoes, and then Shane's charity matches it.
Yep.
And then brings the shoes out and picks, and then also they do that, but they take families and go buy shoes, which is an amazing experience to get a kid a brand new pair of shoes, something he's never had. That's something that's so simple. You know, we take for granted getting shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
We sure do. Yep.
I mean, a lot of these kids don't get a chance. Okay, I got to throw it back real quick. The East Bay catalog. Do you remember when you all would get the East Bay
man.
catalog?
Yeah.
And you would look at all those shoes?
That was like.
But we had an
required reading.
opportunity to buy shoes, though.
Yeah.
These kids don't have that opportunity. And for, you know, Shane to do what he's doing and how he's matured and how he's working on giving back, and his mom, Sabrina Johnson, what she's doing to bring back to Kansas City everything that she is doing right now, it's just fantastic. And to see him grow and mature has been amazing. And it was a rough off season. You know, it was a rough off season. You know, there were a lot of conversations about, you know, trying to get in, and all of a sudden, you know, Baltimore took the chance, and I think they will be greatly rewarded.
Well, also, Landry Shaman had his camp this week, and then I think, or sometime here recently, and also in Wichita. Great to see these young men.
Alex Burks has had a basketball camp.
Grandview guy.
It's something that you coaches definitely teach the kids, and if they don't come back home, they didn't get taught that. Kudos to you, Coach.
No, thank you. I appreciate that, and it's just. You know, one of the things I told Coach Cool, who was the defensive line coach at Mizzou at the time, I said, it wasn't about him being a top draft pick. It was, I really appreciate how you finished making him a man. Like, you made him a man. And that's one of the greatest accomplishments that I've been a part of, is seeing Shane grow and become a man that he is, right? And he will be thoroughly involved with these kids during this camp. There will be, going back to juicing, but with a blender, right? There will be a juicing class. There will also be a Zumba class. So you can come out and get your little Zumba on and get a little workout in. And there might even be some yoga this weekend. And so Sabrina's going to do this. She pulls the parents to the side and explains to them the business. What is the NCAA? How it goes. She's going to explain to them the business of the NFL. And they got a rude awakening to what the NFL is really about. Right?
Yep.
It's really not
It's
about you as a person anymore. It's about, can you play and how much money are you worth?
Yep.
And that was a shock. And that was a big shock. But for her to go and explain all the NCAA stuff to parents and how to recruit, how to accept recruiting, how to go out and get your kid out there, that's a big deal because a lot of parents don't know what all entails NCAA recruiting. And that's one of the reasons why we give the core course guide to all the parents at Central so they know what it is.
Yeah.
You got to know what classes I need to take, right? Because listen, you're asking a 15, 16, 17-year-old boy to come home and tell you the truth about his classes, okay?
That doesn't happen too often.
That's not real high on the list of things to do, right?
No.
Not real high.
Yeah.
But, trust me, my senior year, I set my schedule up so I could have nothing but freshman classes my senior year. I was like captain electives my senior year.
Yeah. I mean, my senior year.
Yeah, I was the same. I was half day senior year.
Yeah.
I was half day. I had art. What did I have? Art, study hall, like a co-ed gym.
Late arrival.
And then I had something else. I think I took one college course. Trigger calculus or something like that, and then my other stuff was gravy.
You took trigger calculus? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, see, calculus was really the only.
I failed college algebra 5 times.
Wait, I was going to say, what's wrong with you?
I took my senior year, and I almost messed around and didn't end up passing it because that when this weather started getting nice, I was like, I don't want to sit here and do all this calculus.
Geniuses.
Awesome. I don't know about
genius. I don't know about genius.
Listen,
you know what? Actually, I'll take that. Yes, I am a genius.
That's right. There you go.
Thank you.
Take that compliment. So listen, college algebra. Come on, you're going to tell me about an imaginary number? I'm having trouble with the regular number.
Now you're asking me to. Right? So now you're asking me to.
Come on now.
You're asking me to remember something I learned when I was 18.
Let's say this:
X, Y, and Z. Those are my receivers. Okay, I'm only working in factors of 10.
Yeah,
right. I already know the variables. Will they won the route or not? But listen, if it's 2nd and 6, I know we gained 4.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't need a calculus equation for that. Right?
Exactly.
They never understood that. Like I could never get that through my advisor. Like that math is like way difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
like,
easy.
you're trying to graduate college, yes, but what class are you missing? College algebra. Yes, I understand that. How can I graduate without it?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But I had to go through that.
Yeah. I just want to talk a little bit about, I worked the camp last year. This is the third one.
Third time.
Yep. I came last year and helped out. And, just to anybody listening out there, it was a fantastic day.
I think if you look on the website, you were on the video, and Shane's doing handwork drills with you on the video for the camp.
Really?
Yes.
And that's one thing, I was going to say is Shane actually took time to come. I worked with the D-line group because that's kind of what I do. Shane knows a little bit about D-line play too. So he came over and, he actually spent time working with the kids and working with me and teaching me some new things because, as a coach, I haven't figured it all out yet.
Right.
When I was about 19 or 20, I knew everything, but I forgot some of it.
When I was playing Madden all the time in NCAA football, I was a really much better coach.
Yeah.
Right?
Because so
I would win so many games. You know how many national championships I won on NCAA football? Hey, can we bring the NCAA football back? Please. Can we please bring back the NCAA football video game? I might actually buy a video game console if
they brought it back.
I'm telling you.
I think about going back and buying like an old system so I can go back and
NCAA
buy that game
14.
off of Amazon or something.
You remember when you could you could recruit the players, right?
Yeah,
small time recruiting. I might be the only person in America who got a recruit who did not pass class and could not go to college. I'll never forget that. He couldn't get into school. I was like, what do you mean he failed his classes? It's a video game. I'm recruiting this kid. What
so realistic. It's so realistic.
It's so realistic.
I thought the funnest thing on that game was grabbing like a nothing school and then trying to make them good. I always grabbed Akron or something like that.
Oh, I was Middle Tennessee State, the Blue Raiders.
There you
Middle
go.
Tennessee State. They had the alternate.
It was fun, man.
Helmet stickers, come on.
And then they got a million. There was a million different playbooks on there, so you could. Do I want to run option? Do I want to run this? Do I want to run that? Do I air raid? Whatever.
Yeah, that game was way better than Madden.
Little known secret. I'm gonna let you guys. We're gonna sip a little tea here. The original Miege playbook is the NCAA 7. Okay.
Okay.
West Coast offense. That's where it came from. That's exactly what it is. So the kids could go home and play it. That's all I did.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That way they can
I
go
love
home
that.
and
I
learn
love
the
that
offense.
fact.
Yeah,
No
because
way.
guess what? You know where your playbook goes in high school? In the bottom of your locker.